Hello everybody, Josh with Dog Psychology 101. We've got Mozzie here coming to hang out for a little while, so I thought we would sit down and have a little update and see how she's been doing since she has gone home. If you remember correctly, she had some nervous reactions towards people. You remember she snapped at Miss Angie during her first evaluation, and she was nervous with dogs and people all the way around, but made a huge turnaround throughout her program. So let's see how she's been doing since she's been home. Remind me what brought Mozzie here in the first place.
Well, Mozzie, when we first got Mozzie about 3 years ago, she had all 4 legs. She went through surgery where she had to have an amputation, and I think that our coddling her caused her to have nervous issues. So we were having trouble walking her on the leash. I would come home with the sorest arm from all the pulling. She was very reactive to other animals, be squirrels, birds, cats, dogs, and she's actually pulled me over several times in the intensity that she had to try to lunge and get to that other animal or person. And so that's what brought us here, was we needed help to help her.
Were you experiencing these issues prior to the amputation?
No, we were not. I think that was our dating phase where we were trying to get to know each other. She didn't quite know what to think. We fostered her before we adopted her, so we knew the amputation was coming, and we felt like if she was comfortable with our home, then after the surgery she would just blend right in and recuperate and heal. So no, we did not. But after the amputation and after she got comfortable with us is when we started having issues.
So how is she doing nowadays?
Mind-blowing that this is the same dog. Oh my goodness. I actually enjoy my walks with Mozzie now. I walk the dogs separately, and I'm getting to know Mozzie again.
Good.
So that's nice.
Good.
It really is enjoyable.
She's a wonderful dog.
She is.
Mozzie is a great example of many of the dogs that we see here. Because the experiences I had with her while she was here, it's hard to sometimes imagine that she was exhibiting the behaviors that she did at home. She was very sweet, really a little more on the submissive side. Socially with dogs, she was amazing. She got along quickly. She adjusted quickly. I never had any aggression issues or big reactions in that way. But I think we kind of come to find that she's a good example of where when we don't understand how to balance
Right.
our compassion and love, we try to do a really good job of taking good care of them. But we got to understand how to do it in the right way so they don't misinterpret their role in our life. Because we had this really sweet girl,
Right.
who's a little insecure in the world, and I think, in a nutshell, she was trying to do the best job she could to fend off anything that she felt was a threat or odd or uncomfortable or just wasn't stable in the environment. But when you're not the most confident or stable creature yourself, your decision-making skills in those areas are probably not the best. And so, she's just trying to do what she felt like she was supposed to or allowed to do. And then there's a layer of possessive feelings there as well. We can be either the provider or the servant. There's a fine line between how they see us. And when you are the servant, not only do they feel the need to control the environment around you potentially, but they start to own you as an object as well as a pack mate. And like I said, most of the dogs that we see in the world are not the greatest decision makers. Some don't have that issue, but when we struggle to make decisions under pressure, we don't do well with responsibility and status. And so, we've learned how to see things from a better angle so we can give her the things that she likes and needs, but not in a way that misinterprets the relationship. now I think things are clear, and I'm really glad to hear that things are going well.
They are, yeah.
And you got to pat yourself on the back, because I can only get things started. I can help
Right.
teach you guys and get you rolling, but if things are going well, that means you're doing your part. And ultimately with us, that's our goal.
Mozzie's a wonderful dog. She's brought us so much happiness. She's not perfect. She protects us sometimes when we don't need to, but with Angie and Josh's help, we've been able to understand how to show her what we need from her and what we don't need from her, and she'll do just fine.